Hello, I am Tanay Tiwari and I bring you all the updates from the IPL 2020 world. CSK has always been known to be this closely knit unit that operates together as a family. But the past week and a half for the Super Kings has been torrid. First, the reports of 13 members of their squads testing positive for COVID-19, and then the exit of their top order mainstay, their vice-captain Chinnatala, Suresh Raina from Dubai. A lot of speculations were rife in the media, but upon his return to India and a few days later, Suresh Raina, in an exclusive interview to Crickbuzz, clarified everything. He said that an unfortunate incident involving his extended family in Punjab forced him to think of his own family's safety. Post Raina's return though, CSK owner Mr. N. Srinivasan's remarks were doing rounds in the media of him calling cricketers as prima donnas. But CSK owner Mr. Srinivasan was very clear that he did not mean it in a negative sense and later clarified that Suresh Raina was indeed a part of the family and that he was an integral part of the CSK. Suresh Raina, while talking to Crickbuzz, said that Srinivasan was like a father figure to him and there was a misunderstanding between the two of them because he didn't know of the real reason why Raina left. Once he did, both of them were on the same page. Raina also refuted any claims stating that there was a rift between him and the CSK or him and Mahendra Singh Dhoni, also hinting towards a potential return to the CSK camp in IPL 2020. If that brings a smile on CSK fans' faces, this will only make it wider. Barring the 13 members who tested positive for COVID-19, all other squad members of the CSK have tested negative for COVID-19, as was stated by the CEO of the Super Kings, Kasi Viswanathan, who said that if all goes well, the side could start practicing as early as 4th of September. But Suresh Raina isn't the last name on what seems now like a growing list of players who've opted out of IPL 2020. The latest addition to that list being MI's mainstay with the ball, Lasith Malinga, who's opted out of IPL 2020 because of personal reasons. MI owner Akash Ambani said that he lent all his support to Lasith Malinga and family in Sri Lanka while welcoming James Pattinson, his replacement in the MI squad for IPL 2020. But the concerns around COVID-19 outbreak even inside the biosecure bubbles in the IPL is real, as was pointed out by both Kane Williamson and Josh Hazlewood. Williamson said that the moment the date of your departure nears, you start thinking about these things and these things do play on your mind. While Hazlewood said that he was in the know of all that was happening by a WhatsApp group and that he was very happy that IPL 2020 is indeed taking place. Another person who you'd assume would be pumped up for IPL 2020 because of his passion for the game, both on and off the field, is Virat Kohli. But he made a startling revelation to RCB's official channel in an interview where he said that he didn't really miss the game as much as he thought he would in the lockdown. He said that he'd been away from home for 9 to 10 years, so this time when he was back, other things occupied his mind. But now with his RCB squad in the UAE, Virat Kohli said that it was indeed a privilege to be playing a tournament of IPL's repute in such tough times and that every player must understand that. Understanding though seemed to be a miss between Delhi Capitals' new recruit R Ashwin and their head coach Ricky Ponting when Ponting said that he would have a chat with R Ashwin on non-striker runouts. And the two of them did on R Ashwin's YouTube channel, where Ricky Ponting was quick to clarify that he was not against non-striker runouts and said that it was indeed a part of the law, but he wants there to be first a run penalty and then maybe a dismissal. The Delhi Capitals fans will breathe a sigh of relief with now their integral player and head coach being on the same page. Cricket fans though and the BCCI have been wanting to be on the same page with regards to IPL 2020's schedule, which is now slated to release later this week. We will get you covered with all that you need to know about IPL 2020's schedule right here on IPL 2020 Updates.